What's up guys, welcome to your 9th 3ds Max tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be going over groups and also what these two little buttons right here mean, link and unlink. So let's go ahead, and the first thing that I'm going to create is a group of just basic objects. Let's go ahead and create a group of boxes. So I'll make one big one and a couple small ones. 4 is enough. Looks pretty good. So what a group is, it pretty much allows you to group objects together so you can select and transform them all in the same way. So in order to select all the objects, go ahead and click select objects and highlight them all, and now you can go up to group and press group. So group, and now you can give it a name like boxes, even though the name doesn't really matter. And now you can see, instead of individual white spaces around them, you get this huge white bracket around the whole group. So this way, if you go into your transformation tools, you can move the entire objects as a group in any direction or any transformation. So another thing that you usually want to do is, let's go ahead and ungroup this. So with the entire group selected, click group. Actually, before I ungroup it, and to do that you need to do ungroup. Sometimes you want to just, you say, alright, this entire group is good, but I wish this box right here was turned a little bit, and then the group would be good. Well, if you want to edit one of the items in a group, you can't just click one of the items and edit it, or else it selects the whole group. What you need to do is click group, open, and this gives you access with the pink brackets that change from white to pink. This gives you access to the individual elements. So now you can go ahead like that and see, do whatever you want to it, turn it a little bit, and then what you need to do is do group close. So it pretty much opens it for adjusting, or closes the group for transformations. So now with that, when you click group close, you can go ahead and edit your entire group again, and with your new transformations. So anytime you want to edit one element, remember group open, then when you're done editing it, group close, and then you still got your group again. So with that, let's go ahead and ungroup our group, and with your group selected, go ahead and press group, ungroup, and now each of them are individual elements again, just like that. But sometimes you have a group like this, and let's go ahead and group these two items using group, and we'll just name it group 1 by default. These two items are grouped together, but say you have another item like this one that you want to add to the group. So what you would do is press the item you want to add, pick group, attach, and then click the group you want to add it to. And now those three items are in a group just like that. So again, anytime you want to add an item to the group, click the item, group, attach. So let's go ahead and ungroup all of these, group, ungroup, and now we got 4 individual elements just like we had before. Now I can go on to my next section, which is linking and unlinking. Now what linking does is it makes child and parent, and if you worked with like editing before, you probably know what this is, but child objects are pretty much linked to the parent objects, and whenever you move a parent, the child moves with it. But whenever you move a child, it moves on its own, separate from the parent. So if you move a child, the child and parent both move. Or excuse me, if you move a parent, the parent and child both move. But if you move only a child, then child moves independently. So once I show you guys, you'll understand. So in order to make child and parents, what you need to do is link objects together. So let's go ahead and select in the link. Click that button right up there, and go ahead and click an object you want to be the child, and I'll have the parent be the big one and the child will be the 3 small ones. So now you can go ahead, click an object, and while it's held down still, while your button is held down, drag it to the parent, and then once you're at your parent, let go, and as you can see, it'll flash once and then it'll unflash, and that's how you know that it's a parent. So now what can you do with your parent? Well, whenever you do something like move and rotate your parent, the child will move with it. But a cool thing about this is whenever you move the child, it'll move independently on its own. So you can move this over here, and then when you move the parent again, the parent will move with the child. So again, you can move the child independently of its parent. It can do whatever it wants. It's a kid. it's like a teenage adolescent, rebellious, but this parent is strict. It makes the child follow its rules. Nice conflicting analogy there. So again, not again, I guess this is the first time that I said this, but anytime you want to get rid of this, just go ahead and double click any of the parent, or you can double click any of the children, or I guess it's only the parent, and you can go ahead and click this unlink selection, and that'll unlink the selection. So now you see, once you click unlink, it unlinks the hierarchy. So again, to create a parent with a child, click the link, click the child, and then link it to the parent by dragging, and then it has a parent. And you can do this for all of these if you want. And link. So now if we want to visually view our hierarchy, let's go ahead and do this. Click away from your hierarchy and press H to get the select by name button. Now if you expand this, you can see that box 1, which is the mom, or excuse me, the parent, is the parent of all these other boxes. So again, if you want to get to that, press H, and then you can see. And if you can't see it, press display children, and that'll get you to it. So it's probably this by default, and if you want to view the hierarchy, click display children, and then that way you can see the parent and all of its children. So this is another way you can visually edit them instead of with a little pick whip thing. So that's that for this tutorial. I'm done talking about parents and children for now, until the next tutorial, that is. Or maybe I'll be talking about something else. Who knows? I guess you're gonna have to wait and see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Come on, do it. Seriously. Do it. Click it. And I guess I will see you next tutorial. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.